Welcome to the RBWM Raftar series. In Raftar series, we are covering MCQs plus the case studies plus numericals, everything. All means here, we are covering it for various subjects. I am covering for RBWM. In RBWM, kindly remember, you have numericals as well as objectives also, both you have, okay? So kindly note, focus clearly on the numericals. Today I will be taking some numericals also and some objectives also. So watch the video till the end, share it with your friends, like this channel, subscribe to the channel, do it right now. Okay, do it fast. Let's start. An investor needs rupees 20 lakh and the goal is likely in 6 years with the inflation of 10%. Then the present requirement of the funds for the goal is, see, you will be having two numericals today of similar nature, but they are not same. This problem is different and there is one more problem. Okay, these two are separate. So, an investor needs 20 lakh and the goal is likely in 6 years. So, let's write this down. What is required from this? Required is at the end. See, plot this like this. Everyone pay attention. How many of you are able to solve this? How many of you have got the answer? 20 lakhs needs 20 lakhs and after 6 years. So here that person requires 20 lakhs and the time is 6 years. 6 years. Rate of interest, inflation rate is 10%. So you can consider this as R, this is N, this is A. The present requirement of the funds is, so P you don't know, P. You require P. What is the answer for P? How do you find out the P? A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to N. A equals to P into 1 plus R raised to N. Now look at this R. R equals to 10%. You can write it like this. See, instead of writing it in percentages, because in calculations we don't require percentage, we require in points. So you can write this as 10 upon 100. So that is equal to 0.1. Okay, N is directly 6 years. So now, find the answer then. So 20 lakhs equals to P into 1 plus, what is this? 0.1 raised to N is what? 6. So do it. P into 1.1 raised to 6. Find the answer. P into, now how to find this? See this, on your normal calci, how do you do it? On your normal calci, take this 1.1, here I'll show you. Take this 1.1 over here, 1.1. Then press into, focus here. Do the exact steps which I am telling you. Press into. Then go on pressing equal to 6 times. Equal to 6 times. How many times is required? 6. So 6 times. 1.1 into, press into, then equal to 6 times. You will get the answer. There is also a hint in that calci only. On that calci, if you see this calci, whenever you go on pressing something, you get a number on the left side or right side. Here, above, you get some small number. That number should always be 1 above whatever you required. When this number becomes 7, at that time your 6 times answer is correct. So that number should be 1 extra. Right? If you require it, let's say 10 times, then the number over here should be 11. This is another hint on your normal black calci. Because in the exam you require normal black calci, right? So solve this. What is this? 1.1 raised to 6. Anyone? Give me fast. 1.1 raised to 6. Let me also try it. One point one raised to 6. So into equal to it is, I am getting it as 1.77. Are you getting it? 1.77. So 20 lakhs equals to P into 1.77. Now next what? Find out P. So P equals to 20 lakhs divided by 1.77. This is equals to, okay? So what is the answer for this? 20 lakhs upon 1.77. Get it, everyone? $20 divided by 1.77. So I think so I got the answer 11.299, or you can write it 11.3 also. So 11.3 lakhs. These much are the funds required right now so that I can get 20 lakhs at the end of 6 years with 10% rate of interest. Okay? Got it, everyone? Now similar problem, next one. See this, similar one. An investor needs 50 lakhs and the goal is likely in 6 years with the inflation of 10%. The investor wants to invest on a half-yearly basis. At the end of the half year, the installment will be. So this is what? Investor wants 50 lakhs, okay, at the end of the period. Okay. How will you solve this? Everyone, how will you solve this? Right now, this is annuity problem. See this, annuity. Actually, here you know the end. Okay, you don't know the installment. Okay. So, 50 lakhs equals to, see here, you require the future value as 50 lakhs. I'll write it over here. Future value equals to 50 lakhs. Okay. R is equal to 0.1. I'll directly write now 0.1, 10%. Okay. So R equals to 0.1. R equals to 0.1. Next, N equals to 6. But now there is a problem in this N. What is the problem? Look at this. Invest on a half-yearly basis, okay, half-yearly, at the end of the period, end of the half year. So this is annuity, and which type of annuity? This is annuity, and which type of annuity? There are two types of annuity. Annuity due and ordinary annuity. Okay, annuity due and ordinary annuity. So annuity over here is annuity. One is due and second is ordinary. Okay, due and ordinary. Due means what? At the beginning. Whenever I invest at the beginning, means like your RD. Beginning. Whenever I invest at the beginning, it's called as due. Whenever I invest at the end, it's called as ordinary. End. It is called as ordinary. Okay. So this is how you will be doing it. Ordinary is at the end. Now, formulae are slightly different. Not totally different, slightly. So here you want the future value is given. You want What is your present investment? Let's say we call it C. Investment after every 6 months. So the formula for C is F equals to C into 1 plus R raised to N minus 1. Everyone see this. The whole upon N. Okay. F equals to C into 1 plus R raised to N minus 1 upon R. Upon this. Yeah. Upon R it should be. R. Okay. It's not N. Okay. 1 plus R raised to N minus 1 upon R. Okay. So now get the answer. What do you know over here? Let's keep this F for time being separate. Let's solve this only. So this is equal to what? C into, what is this? Now this R will be what? R is 10% for 1 year. But I want it for half year. Now all these things will change now. Whenever you want it for half year, R becomes 0.1 upon 2. So it becomes 0.05. Oh, I'll write it somewhere else. Okay. See, how do you solve this? Whenever you have a half yearly requirement, okay. Whenever you have a, where do I write? Year and write. Okay. Whenever you have a half yearly requirement, half year, then R equals to whatever is R given to you divided by, half year means divided by 2. So 0.1 upon 2. If it would have been quarterly requirement, then 0.1 upon 4. In exam you get only 2. One is half year or quarter. You don't get monthly. Some books give you monthly requirement divided by 12. Not possible. Means theoretically it's possible, but practically in the exams it's not possible. Okay. So 0.1 upon 2. So get this. What is the answer? This will be a 0.05. And kindly note the number by which you divide R. Same number you will be multiplying to N. So N will become what now? So N will become N. N over here will become, what is given? 6. So it will become 6 into 2. 2. So it becomes 12. So N equals to 12 over here. Kindly note, whenever you are doing this half yearly basis, you have to divide R by 2 and multiply N by 2. Whenever you are doing it for quarterly basis, you have to divide R by 4, multiply N by 4. Okay? So do it now. So 1.05 raised to 12 minus 1 upon R. R is what? 0.05. Now get the answer. 1.05 into equal to 12 times. This you will have to do. There is no other option. To get one increment, we must take some pains. Okay. So get it 1.05 into equal to do it 12. So this answer I am getting it 1.79. So C into 1.79 minus 1 upon 0.05. See this. Okay. Now solve this. What is the answer? So this is 0.79. Okay. 0.79 divided by 0.05. So divided by 0.05. So you get it as 15.91. So C into, see here, I'll write it over here. So C into, should I write it over here? 15.9 into C. 15.9 into C. But you require C now. F you know, see this, F is what? 50 lakhs. So 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs equals to 15.9 into C. So what is C then? C equals to 50 lakhs divided by 15.9. So get the answer. 15.9. Okay, so do this calculations. What are you getting it? Everyone, check this. I'm getting it as 3,14,127. What are you getting? 3 lakh, or should I write it in points? 3.14 lakhs. Chalo, let's keep it because remaining amount is, it hardly matters. 3.14 lakhs, because in the exam the options which you get, it won't be 3.14127, 3.14157. They'll give you 3.14 lakhs, 6 point something, 2 point something, like this. The difference will be huge because they know you are doing it on a normal calci, and everybody rounds up this figure. Somebody takes after 0.2, somebody takes after 3. Many of the students are asking up to what points should we take? Should we take up to 0.4, 0.2? Nothing matters that much. Okay? In CIB it matters to some extent, otherwise nothing matters. You take 0.2 also, means after point take 2 digits. Enough. Okay? What? Because the answers will never be very near to each other. They will be, in real exam I am talking. Okay? They will be very far off. So you get this as 3.14 lakhs. It means what? If somebody deposits 3.14 lakhs every 6 months at the end of the period for 6 years at 10% ROI, this person will get 50 lakhs at the end. This is a sort of RD, isn't it? RD. Isn't it? Got it, everyone? Move ahead. Clear? Next. What is the limit? Now this is a theoretical type, but then also, what is the limit of FASTag with minimum KYC details during the financial year? Very important one. Minimum KYC. Think everyone. Now this you must be able to answer. Check it, everyone. What is the answer? What is it you have got? Let me see in the comment section. Here the rule is like this over here. Here it should be 1 lakhs is given, but now latest ones here in your books it is given as 1 lakhs, but latest rule has been changed now. It is 1.2 lakhs for yearly. See, there are two rules in minimum KYC or zero KYC, we will call it. Yearly loading is yearly. Yearly loading is 1,20,000, and at any time, kindly note, at any time, your FASTag balance should not be more than 10,000 without KYC. Okay? So without KYC or minimum KYC you can call it. At any time, maximum balance, maximum load equals to 10,000 at any time, and total yearly limit is 1,20,000. So this can be changed to 1.2 lakhs. Okay? Without KYC or minimum KYC you can call it. Next. Among the given, which of the following is correctly matched on the basis of definition and a person by whom it is stated? Now this is a not tricky. This is what you have to remember. Sir Frederick Seabaum. Now this is given in your book, huh? That's why. Bank, because otherwise who will remember these names? Have you heard of this name anytime? Anyone? Anyone has heard of these three names? Never. But it's given in your book, that's why we are studying this. Bank marketing is a proactive business strategy aimed at organizational excellence. Even I don't know, means I didn't know this. I've read it in the books only and I only know the correct answer. Bank marketing is a proactive business. Now see here, definitions are correct. Many of you will say, sir, definition is correct, but we don't want definitions. We want who is correct match over here. Kenneth Andrew. Bank marketing is the matching of bank's resources with the customer's needs in most profitable manner. Dirk Vander Weyer. Bank marketing is the creation of delivery of customer satisfying services at a profit to the bank. Now definitions are correct, again I am saying, but matching is wrong. Where the matching is correct? The matching is correct over here, B. Okay, this is correct. Kenneth Andrews matching is correct. Remaining all are wrong. Now, if you ask me, sir, who gave this then? This you'll have to read. We are not here to do PhD, right? Doctorate. We have to clear your JAIIB exam. You only remember this Kenneth Andrews, and if in the exam they ask you, they'll ask you this only. Okay? If they want to ask you. Because this is the most prominent definition given in your books. Okay? Got it? Move on. So, Kenneth Andrews, okay? The customers expect the bank to be willing to help them and provide prompt service. Prompt service, okay? This comes under which of the following customer expectation? Prompt service. Think, everyone think over it. The customer requires you to answer immediately. Immediately means within the time, given time. Everything can be solved immediately, isn't it? If you say account opening, sir, open the account right now. Right now. Right now it's not possible. It requires at least, if you have the proper KYC, it requires at least 10, 15, 20 minutes. If you have the proper KYC. Because nowadays online account opening is there. At least 20 minutes are required. Immediately is not possible. So customer expects prompt. Within the given tax, you can call it. Simple. What is this called as then? Reliability, responsiveness, assurance and empathy. Which is the character displayed over here? Prompt service. Which is the character displayed over here? Yeah, it is. It is responsiveness. Responsiveness, fast, respond in a timely manner before anyone else responds. See, nowadays what has happened, customer has 2-3 options. Every time whenever the customer comes to you, the customer comes with 2-3 options at the back of the mind. So what happens in this case? If you don't respond, somebody else will respond. Okay? Among the given, which of the following products is to be developed by the bank on its own? Augments the product by adding an extra facility or an extra feature to the product. So, okay, somebody was asking me, what about this? Others, reliability, assurance, empathy. What do you mean by this? Here, this is very simple. Reliability means when will the customer feel reliable on you? When will the customer feel reliable? When your brand name is perfect. When your brand name is perfect, means your brand name is big. People trust brand names nowadays. Okay, for at least for banking and finance. So your reliability will come when your brand name is perfect or big one. If they hear something bad about you, they won't feel you reliable. Assurance. Whenever that customer gives you some task and you assure him, don't worry, I am there. That is assurance. Okay? Empathy. You have to think from the customer's angle. If that customer comes someday, here, once in a while or once in few years, if the customer comes at the closing of the bank, sir, urgent, this cash is to be deposited urgent at the closing time. Once, I am saying again once in blue moon. Then you must understand what the problem of that customer is. It may happen that the customer might require it genuinely something. Empathy. And there are many customers who have the habit of coming at the closing only. Many customers. Okay? They'll come right at the closing time. So such customers don't come under this empathy scene. Okay? So next one. What was this? Yeah. Augment. We are talking of augmentation. Augmentation means what? Adding. Adding something. What is augment? Augment means adding, combining. So you are combining over here. Augment the product by adding an extra facility. So giving something extra. Generic actually. It's not genetic. Generic, expected, augmented and potential. Now by the name itself you will be able to judge, right? We are talking of augment. So it will be augmented. C answer. Okay. But you understand the meaning of this. Suppose if I give you savings account, normal savings account, MAB, monthly average balance. You open a savings account with me and I will give you 1 year health insurance free. I'll give you this free. You open a savings account with me, I'll give you 1 year health insurance free. Augment, something free feature you are adding. Remember that Renault pen? लिखते लव हो जाए. There was some pen, na? Santur soap and Renault pen was a tie-up, right? For years together. Those who are senior, they'll know it. On two Santur soap, you always used to get this Renault pen. People used to buy soap for pen. Okay, Reynolds. At that time, it was hugely famous, Renault pen. Nowadays, it's not that much. So coming back to this, augmented means what? You're giving something free. There can be many examples. Many of the credit card companies are giving this. You purchase a credit card and we give you health insurance free. Some credit card companies say you do the transactions of, let's say, 10 lakhs through our credit card in a year. We'll give you 3 nights and 2 days free at the hill station. This thing is also there. Means augmentation means everything, something free is given. Okay? Got it? So that's it. Okay? Now the point over here is, here, these were the important points of discussion. What I feel is, here, you must join the crash course. You must join the crash course here. This crash course, the batches have just started. Just started. So how to join this here? Go to Adda 24/7. Click on JAIIB and CIB. Okay. Go to Adda 24/7. Click on JAIIB and CIB. Click on JAIIB and CIB. You will see the batches right on the front also. Always go through the app, because in the app what happens? You get 1% extra. Okay. So JAIIB crash course. Click on this crash course. You get ebooks, mock tests, online live classes. Okay. Best in class material. In fact, ebooks are to the level of chapter wise, per chapter. Similarly, the tests, they are to the level of chapter wise, per chapter they are there. Okay. How to purchase this? Say this. Go to Adda 24/7 and click on this buy now. Put the code Y432. Say this. Never forget the code Y4332. Look at this, 77% off you are getting. But if you purchase through the app, you will be getting 1% extra, 78%. So don't miss this. 78% off is a huge thing. Get it immediately. Okay? So join this and see here, your exams are just few days now, isn't it? So don't miss this. You will get the recorded sessions also, recorded videos. If you can't attend a class, you will get the recorded videos. Okay? Chalo.